Hello YouTube, today I'm going to do a rant slash review slash my thoughts on the DCEU. It's not technically called that, but everyone calls it that, so I'm going to call it DCEU. Now, I'm just going to say this, right, because if you're a fan of the DCEU, don't watch this video because you're not going to like what you're going to hear. There are obviously some positives, but most of it is pretty negative, so if you like DCEU, probably avoid this video, right? Let's get started. First of all, we have Man of Steel. Man of Steel. This is a positive one. I really enjoyed this movie. I've never liked Superman for some reason. I just didn't get into him, and I watched this and I was really surprised and I really enjoyed it. Really good movie. Action was brilliant. The story was really well executed, and the acting overall was pretty good. The standout is definitely what's his name? Michael Shannon as General Zod. Really good. Really like menacing and scary. Russell Crowe was in it too, which was pretty cool. He was pretty good for the 5-10 minutes he was in it. He wasn't in it for that long, but point is, good movie. I'd give it, I haven't watched it in a while, but from what I remember, solid 9 out of 10, so good. And at that time, no one thought this would be the beginning of a new generation of DC movies. No one. People just thought, random Superman movie, no one cares. But now it's the first in the DCEU universe. So, good thing? I don't. Okay, that was a good beginning. Next movie. And you're probably going to kill me for saying this, right? Because I enjoyed this movie, and I think you know what it is. We have Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. Right. Let the hates begin! I enjoyed this movie, all in all. There were a couple of really cringy bits, especially that bit with Bruce Wayne as a kid and the fucking bats lifting up into the air. Where's the old logic in that? I mean, it's a superhero movie, but come on, guys, it's so fucking stupid. I'm really not a fan of Zack Snyder. I don't like him. He ruined my favourite comic, which is Watchmen. I love that comic. It is my favourite comic of all time. I saw the movie and I literally really fucking hated it. I was so annoyed how they completely changed the ending, completely changed some of the story, removed some of the biggest plot points in the fucking story, and just made it all these sex scenes. I mean, yeah, there's sex scenes in the comic, but they're too long in this movie. Don't remove story for booty. Story comes first, booty later, okay? Crikey. Anyway, back to Batman vs Superman. Overall plot, 8 out of 10. Action, 9 out of 10. Acting, okay, let's put it this way. Ben Affleck as Batman, no. No. Whoever casted him as Batman, in my opinion, really, really, really needs mental help. I've lost faith in DC, and I'll tell you why near the end of the video. I still read their comics, but their movies, I'm still going to watch them, but I have no faith. I literally walk into the cinema when I'm seeing a new DC movie, and I'm just like, well, I know this is going to be shit, so I'm wasting my money, but heck, I'm a consumer, right? Gotta see them all. It's like Pokemon, except it's DC. Gotta see him, oh, DC. Batman vs Superman. It's alright. Like, it's good. It doesn't deserve the trash it got. It's good. Like, the acting's pretty crap, especially Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. Oh fuck! When I heard that he was going to be Lex Luthor, I literally vomited a bit in my mouth because I knew this was the worst decision I've ever seen made in a movie. Jesse Eisenberg is funny as fuck, but as a villain, oh no. A lot of you will agree with me with this. Just terrible casting. Henry Cavill as Superman, pretty good. Like, he's good. I've seen him in The Tudors and a couple other movies, and he's an alright actor. I mean, I think he's really just meh. Like, he's alright. But compared to Ben Affleck, he's like really good because Ben Affleck is terrible, horrible actor. It's shocking. Yeah, the plot was alright. I mean, the action was good, really good. Enjoyed the action, and not bad. So I'll give it 8.4, 8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Not as good as Man of Steel, because Man of Steel was really, the plot was really good. Batman vs Superman was kind of, it was entertaining, but it wasn't anything special. Okay, next we have a very strange movie. I still don't know what to think about it. I'm going to watch it again. I've watched it 3 times now, I think. And I don't know what to think about it. But here you go anyway. Suicide Squad. Talked about this in my Suicide Squad comic review video. But here we're going to have a proper breakdown, a discussion of it. Well, in a me version anyway, so it's going to be all over the place. So excuse me for that. Right. I just want to start off by saying, Margot Robbie, brilliant actress. Love her. She's beautiful. She's really, really good. I recently saw I, Tonya. It was a while ago, but I saw that, really enjoyed it. And she just keeps getting better and better and better in each movie she does, and that's really good, because it's really good to see another Australian actor in DC, you know, because before her was Heath Ledger as Joker, but unfortunately he's dead, so let's just not go there. That's so sad. Anyway, that was ages ago though. But she was really good. I don't like Will Smith, just saying, but I was actually really impressed with him as Deadshot. Now, I'm not racist, just saying, but Deadshot is not African American. He's actually, in the comics, he's either Caucasian or he is Hispanic, right? And I don't like it in movies when they change the race of a character just for diversity, right? Sure, if the actor's good, thumbs up, right? If you cast another ethnicity person as a character, bingo, perfect. If they're a good actor, but if they're not, that's my problem. But Will Smith was good, so I'm happy with that. Fine, I would love to see a Deadshot movie. Unfortunately, I've heard that the Deadshot solo movie's been cancelled, along with the Lobo movie, which, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It could have been good. Now, down to the plot. The same problem I had with the comic. Pretty shit plot. Get dropped down into an location, fight a bunch of people, then a big baddie comes, fight, kill it, the end, really. And this villain, right? The Enchantress gets the award from me, the fucking worst villain in a movie I've ever seen, right? And her brother, the worst fucking CGI I've ever seen, right? This movie, right, was just CGI, pretty much. They didn't give a shit about plot development. They didn't give a shit about whether the damn movie made any sense, which it did to a point. But just was all over the place and all these different little plot lines here and there and there. It was fucking ridiculous, right? I know it might sound like I hate this movie, but I actually don't. So anyways, keep going. Enchantress was horrible. After I saw the movie, I almost cried at how bad she was. Cara Delevingne, she's a model. Stay a model. Don't act, right? She's just been in what's that movie called? But it was horrible. Everyone said it was the worst fucking movie of last year. That's shocking because Assassin's Creed, was it Assassin's Creed came out last year? No, maybe not. There were some shocking movies last year though. But Cara Delevingne definitely takes the cake for one of the worst actresses of 2017, and it's a shame because I'm sure she could try and be better, but I don't want that to happen because the more she tries to be better, the more she's going to be shit. So I deeply encourage her, please, dear God, please don't act. Right? Please. God damn, I'm random sometimes. Oh, so bad, the villain. And then her brother, don't even get me started. For fuck's sake, the CGI just. Oh, look, I'm a big CGI fucking monster that can absorb people. Shoot fire and shit. Cool beans. Would have worked out if it wasn't so random and makes no sense. Now onto some positives. And then we'll get back to the negatives, don't you worry. Right. Positives. Humour. I genuinely was laughing my head off sometimes, like especially with Captain Boomerang and Harley Quinn, and Killer Croc was pretty funny too. All in all, the characters did mesh in pretty well together. Like they were well formed. Like they did work together well. The only thing that I like, we'll get actually keeping on with the positives anyway. Yeah. The actual tone of the movie was like fun. Like it was a fun movie, not necessarily a good one, but a fun one. Yeah, it was all right with that. The plot let it down a bit. What's her name? Viola Davis. Davis. I think Viola Davis. She played Amanda Waller, and my God, she did it well. She was really brutal, as Amanda Waller should be. So they aced that. They fucking aced that. Back to Harley Quinn. People are very divided on her. Some people love her and say she's very accurate. I personally wouldn't really know, but after just reading Suicide Squad, she's pretty accurate. Like in the Rebirth Suicide Squad, it's very based on her, very similar. People are saying that her outfit was too slutty, all that kind of stuff, and Harley Quinn always does wear slutty clothes. Apart from, of course, the original, which was in the animated series, but that was, that version's not used anymore, really, which is a shame because that one's pretty fun as well. But I didn't have a problem with that. I mean, it's Harley Quinn. She she wears what she wears, and yeah. One of my mates said that she looks like a slutty roller derby player, and I'm like, oh, that's a bit hard. That's a bit why would you say that? Why? And I've got nothing against roller derby or anything like that, but I don't get that. I don't understand that comparison. Get it. Maybe it's something to do with the shirt. I don't fucking know. Anyway, moving on. So I enjoyed Harley Quinn. Some people don't, but I did. And then there's what's his name? Slipknot. Is it Slipknot? I think it's Slipknot, the guy that gets his head blown off in the first 10 minutes. I did, when it happened, I was like, oh, wow, congratulations. And I'm pretty sure the actor was pretty pissed off as well because I think he thought he was going to have a more time in the movie than he got because he just died pretty quickly. there were a lot of problems with Suicide Squad. Apparently, they filmed like 3 versions of the movie, and we got the shitty one. Even the extended cut adds like nothing, and adds a couple of new Joker scenes, which I'll get onto next. Yeah. Okay. Back to the negatives. Oh boy, Killer Croc. Calm down, Kale. No! No, 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 fucking hell, no! My god, how could you fucking ruin Killer Croc this way? Oh! Fuck you, DC, sometimes, seriously. Yet again, with the fucking casting, right? I got no problem with the actor. I've seen him in other movies, and he's even in Assassin's Creed, right? His name's Adewale, I can't really pronounce it, but something like that. Killer Croc is supposed to be like 9 to 8 foot tall. This one looked like he was the size of a normal person, but with a really big head and like barely any muscle and just like bulky arms. He looked stunted. It was really weird. I hope to God that like in another Suicide Squad movie that they decide to make him bigger, like maybe he grows more. I hope that. Please do that, but I doubt it, honestly. Yeah, the special effects in him were great, but he was just a really shit character in this movie, and that's really sad because Killer Croc is, next to Bane, probably the most strong DC character. Like, both of them would go at each other and fight, and who knows who'd win, honestly. My vote would be probably Killer Croc because he can bite, but then again, Bane can get bigger and bigger, so who the fuck knows, I don't know. But, yeah, Killer Croc was a downer for me. I was disappointed by that. And El Diablo. I loved El Diablo in Suicide Squad until they killed him off at the end. I know, spoiler, but everyone's seen it by now, and if you haven't seen it, too bad. Sorry about that, but this is a spoiler video. I'm going to spoil things. I was just like, man, why? Why would you kill one of the best characters in the group? And the fact that he didn't fight for like the whole movie, and then at the end he decided, fuck it, let's fight. And he was really trying his best to be a good person, right? Because he murdered his family. That was really sad. Yeah, I was pissed off about that. And finally we get to the elephant in the room. My favourite character is Joker. Now, back in 2015, I think it was late 2015, maybe sort of October, I'm not sure, when they released the trailer for it. They released a trailer for it, and at the very end, they showed Joker. The hairs on the back of my neck stood up, because I was like, oh my god, he looks fucking crazy, you know? Ugh, fucking gonna be skits, right? Fucking scary. But knowing DC, do you know what I'm about to say? It was fucking shit. He was barely in it. He was in it for 5 minutes. 5 fucking minutes, maybe less than that. Unbelievable. And the scenes he were in were just boring. All he did was walk around, talk, do something a little bit crazy, you know? Talk about Harley Quinn some more, blah, blah, blah. And not to mention, he sounds like a horny cat sometimes. What the fuck? I'm not... Okay. I'm warning you right now, you're going to get absolutely triggered right now if you listen to me. So if you want to skip forward, go ahead, because I'm going to say some pretty brutal stuff, alright? I'm going to be completely honest. Nothing, I'm uncut right now. I don't give a shit people think. This is my opinion, right? People agree with me, right? His outfit. Jared Leto is an alright actor. I've seen some pretty good movies of him. He was really good in Blade Runner 2049. His outfit, though, for Joker, he looks like a crack whore fucking wannabe rock star who would suck dick for $1 or less. That's why he's got all the missing teeth and the metal teeth, because he's smoking crack. And I was disgusted by his outfit. I tried to put that aside and his acting skills, right? I tried to analyse his acting skills of it. It's not really Jared's fault. It's more the writer's fault. I'm sure Jared, in the future, there is a new Joker movie coming out. There's two, actually. I believe there's the Harley Quinn one, which probably will have Joker in it, but probably a cameo yet again. And then we've got the new one that might have Leonardo DiCaprio in it, which I'm excited for. But anyway, that's a different thing. I'm sure he can pull it off properly, but the costume just ruins it for me. The teeth ruin it for me. All the tattoos ruin it for me. I mean, a couple of tattoos would be cool, but he's got them all over his face. He's got them all over his body. He's got them on his arms. He literally looks like a wannabe rock star or one of the worst rappers you've ever seen. Like them fucking really shit rappers that I don't even want to talk about. It's so bad. Oh, God. Yeah. I know it sounds like I really hated Suicide Squad, but compared to another one we're going to talk about at the very end, so stay tuned for that one, because there's no positives for that movie, right? I think there's one positive, so that'll be at the very end. I don't actually have it because it's not released yet, but when it does come out, I will not need to review it again. I will not even talk about it. I'm probably not even going to watch it again. I might watch it again. If it's extended, I might watch it again. But if it's not watching it, probably won't even buy it. I mean, I probably will, but anyway. So, Suicide Squad, I give it 7.5 out of 10. That's generous. Very generous. Because it's fun. It's entertaining. Doesn't require a lot of thinking. So it's not bad. Next, we have a very positive one I really enjoyed and will gladly watch again and again. So, Wonder Woman! Yeah, Wonder Woman. That's a steelbook. Pretty shit steelbook though, but oh well, who cares. Right, Wonder Woman. Really good movie. I was really surprised. I actually wasn't going to see it, and then I did see it, and I walked out of the theatre with hope. I know, how stupid was I? I walked out of the cinema thinking, wow, finally, a good DCE movie that stands out really good. Like, the other ones have been pretty good. Like, Man of Steel is 9.5, but this is 10, right? This is 10 out of 10. And I say that because wasn't too cheesy, right? Action was great. Story was pretty good. Plot twist, not so good, but it was alright. And she is, I didn't like her in Batman vs Superman, but she's good in Wonder Woman, and she's good. What's her name? I can't remember her name. I can't think of it off the tip of my tongue, but she's good. And the other cast is pretty good as well. I don't like Chris Pine. He really annoys me. He annoyed me as well in Wonder Woman, but he was better than he usually is. And apparently he's coming back into the next one, which makes no sense because he blew up. But oh well. So that's Wonder Woman. Like I don't have much to say about it because it's so good. Like apparently the director of it, she is now the most successful female director of all time from one movie. Wow, that tells you that's a good movie, right? I really liked it. Good. Didn't enjoy it as much as I did watch it the second time. I did notice a couple of things about it I didn't like, but I kind of brush it aside and go, it's good. It's good. 10 out of 10. Good movie. Now, okay. Seriously, if you get triggered easily by people saying like you don't like your family, like this is going to be Justice League we're talking about, right? don't watch this bit because I'm just gonna be ruthless. I'm gonna hold nothing back. Justice League is an uneducated piece of grimy, greasy shit that should fucking be destroyed forever. Fuck! Oh, DC! Oh my fucking god! Oh. Give me a moment. The suffering is real. Okay, so Justice League. Even saying it makes me just really fucking angry. Did they even read a single Justice League comic? Did they even pay attention to the fact that their villain is a piece of shit? I thought Enchantress is bad, right? Enchantress is bad because she's really cheesy and just bad actress. They got a really good actor. One of the actors from Game of Thrones, he played Mance Rayder, played the villain in Justice League, right? I was like, ooh, that's going to be good because he's a good actor. Fucking hell. When he did talk, it was just boring. And also, he didn't talk that much. And, not to mention, CGI was fucking horrible. Cancerous. My eyes were hurting when I looked at it. The fuck is wrong with DC? I mean, the kind of DC movie I want, not everyone's going to want this, but that's fine. This is my opinion. I want more movies like The Dark Knight, right? Not necessarily the same. I just want good storytelling, balanced out action and violence, brilliant actors, and some gore. That's what I want. I want DC movies that are not directed at fucking kids, right? And that's what we're getting. We are getting boring trash that is just fucking horrible, right? Especially Justice League is the beginning of the end. I thought Suicide Squad was bad, but just right. Let's start. Okay, number 1, The Flash. The only good thing about the movie. Now, a lot of people hated The Flash. I thought he was pretty good. I enjoyed him in the movie. I thought he was funny. However, some of his comedic timing was a bit off. What the heck? Why are you saying that at this kind of time? You know, like the world's ending and, and you're talking about this kind of stuff. They definitely gave him a very unique personality. It definitely seems like they were trying to go. I mean, like my friends have said, oh, he's autistic sort of style. And I'm like, okay. I can kind of see that, but I don't really agree. Like, he's got a very odd personality. I wouldn't say he's autistic. That's rude. I mean, that's just not nice. I mean, I've got lots of friends who are autistic, and they're great people. Don't judge people, you know? Don't. It's not nice. I've been fucking judged my whole life, and ugh. Anyway, moving on from that. See, I get sidetracked all the time. Flash was good. Aquaman. Khal Drogo himself plays Aquaman. Yet again, has Zack Snyder and that other guy, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Joss Whedon, right? Have they ever fucking read a single fucking DC comic in their lives? No. No, they haven't. Yet again, like Joker, completely changing the look of Aquaman, which is okay. I can handle that. He looked pretty cool. And the actor of Khal Drogo isn't necessarily a bad actor. He's just shit as Aquaman. It's just bad. I wouldn't recommend this movie to anyone. I literally would recommend fucking Adam Sandler movies over this shit. This how bad Justice League is to me. I'm gonna need a drink of water. Gonna need a drink of water. Gonna need a drink of water. Sorry about that. The cat was in my mum's room and it was being annoying and had to put it in my room or something. I don't know. Something happened. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah. Sandler movies are better than Justice League. I can't recommend Justice League to anyone, especially if you're a comic fan like me and you go to this thinking, let's hope for an actual good Justice League movie, because there's never been one before. This is the first one. And to future directors, right? Don't make the same mistake. If in like 10, 20 years time, I'm going to say, let's make a Justice League movie. Number one, make the villain someone who people give a shit about, right? Make it Darkseid. I mean, Darkseid's going to be the next Justice League villain, but I wanted Darkseid in part one, right? I wanted Darkseid. Instead, we got horned dude that no one knows about, no one gives a shit about. I don't even remember his name. That's how much I give a shit. I don't. And then we got CGI moustache, Henry Cavill Superman. Oh, that was so fucking bad. Batman was like Ben Affleck. Batman was a bit better in this. But his, I don't know why they make him sound like his audio tune. And it's so bad. His voice sounds so deep. It sounds like he's literally getting throat cancer. And people say that about The Dark Knight, how Christian Bale sounded like that too. Well, if you watch Justice League and compare it to Christian Bale, Christian Bale's voice sounds like he's actually just covering up his normal voice. Ben Affleck's weird, robotic voice sounds like he's fucking a robot with throat cancer. What the fuck? Wonder Woman was really terrible in this as well. They said originally it was going to go for 3 hours. It was 2-hour movie, right? 2 hours. Literally, this is how I describe the movie, right? The movie starts, villain comes, movie ends. That quick. It felt like it went for like an hour, less than an hour. Because all this stuff happened. I didn't even have time to process it, like the invasion, all the cool stuff like that. It was just so quick, too quick. It was just like, poof, done, poof. Shit. Fucking terrible. I'm not even going to give it out of 10, right? It's terrible. I hate it. It's the worst DC movie ever made, right? And I've heard that a movie called Steel by DC is terrible. I don't care what they say, right? I haven't seen that one. I guarantee you, because Justice League actually tries to be good, whilst that movie is just goofy. This tries to be good, and it fails so badly. It slaps you in the face, drags you to the ground, and forces you to watch 2 hours of shit. They removed a whole hour of content that could have made it better. Oh, DC! I fucking love DC, but now I hate them. I hate their movies, because they're trying to copy the MCU. And the MCU's been going on for almost like 12 years, and they've built upon huge. They have so many movies. There's like 13, 14, maybe even 15 movies, right? And there's even more coming, and there's no end in sight. Whilst DC have done all these origin, and there's stuffed all this stuff in just a couple of movies, like 5 movies, right? That's crap. If you're going to try and copy Marvel's success, right, at least do it the way they did. Build it up. Release a Batman movie, then a Wonder Woman movie, then a Flash movie, then a Cyborg movie, and then an Aquaman movie, right? And then of course starting off with Superman, right? Don't just cram it all into one and then make Batman vs Superman his origin sort of movie as well, explaining all that stuff. Because Doesn't make sense, right? Because there was a bit in Batman vs Superman where I was confused. I'm thinking, hang on a second, is this connecting to the Dark Knight? Which is impossible. But it did, because the bit when he goes and looks at the Wayne Manor that is completely burnt out, destroyed. How did that happen? That happened in the Dark Knight. I'm thinking, what? In Dark Knight Rises, was it the Dark Knight, or was it? No, it was in one of the Dark Knight trilogy anyway. And I was confused with that, and I was annoyed because I was thinking, why couldn't they just, make more like the Dark Knight? I mean, I know Christopher Nolan wanted to end it, but I would have really liked the Robin movie that was apparently might have happened, but it never did and never will, sadly. Okay. All in all, the DCEU has been a very mixed bunch. Wonder Woman is the best, then Man of Steel, then Man vs Superman, then Suicide Squad, and Justice League doesn't even make it on that list because Justice League is cancerous, horrible, shit, a pile of garbage, something that should be destroyed. Now, that was my rant. How are you feeling? I bet you feel pretty damn angry with me, hey? Well, guess what? I don't care because a lot of people agree with me. There are a lot of haters of DC at the moment, especially the movie department, right? Now, getting on to animated movies. Animated movies, brilliant. They're doing really good with that. I pay more attention to the animated movies. So when I hear a new animated movie that's announced, I get super excited. The next one that's coming out is called Suicide Squad Hell to Pay. I'm pumped for that because that looks really gruesome. I look forward to that. And the last one they released, Gotham by Gaslight, was really good as well. Was good. Compared to the DCEU, fucking, like, as good as the Dark Knight compared to the DCEU. That's the end of my rant. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I really need to buy a pumpkin bag and put like a picture of Ben Affleck's face on it and Zack Snyder on the other side. Bye.